In this video, we will be customizing a microapp using personalization. With Tiled, personalization can be done at the individual level to ensure clear, meaningful, relevant information is delivered with specificity. From text to images to videos, Tiled users can personalize the entire experience on a one-to-one basis, ensuring that each piece of content is unique to the person receiving it. We'll start from our library and click on the cover image of the microapp we would like to personalize. You'll notice that the name of our instance shows in the top left corner. We can jump to different instances or create a new one from the dropdown. We can also navigate to a different microapp from this menu. The laptop icon allows us to choose the adaptive format of our microapp. If we're an admin or an editor and our account has access to the import-export feature, we can download a .tiled file of our microapp by clicking this download button, while this presentation button puts us in full screen mode. We're going to first create a new instance of this microapp by clicking this Edit button, then clicking Personalize. We'll name our instance, and our page now shows navigational arrows to the left and right of our microapp page. Fields that can be personalized will have a blue box around them. We also see the View All Dynamic Fields toggle available in this left corner. These options allow us to choose how we want to personalize, either page by page or by viewing all dynamic fields at once. Let's start by viewing all the dynamic fields. To do this, we'll toggle the View All Dynamic Fields option to On. From this view, I can click through each page and make modifications directly from this panel. We can see in this corner how many dynamic fields there are on each page, ensuring that we don't miss any. Pages, overlays, and states with dynamic fields will appear in this list. Dynamic fields and scroll tiles will show as well, with the scroll label on the image. When we click on these tiles, we're taken to the page with the scroll tile. We turn off View All Dynamic Fields, then make the appropriate changes from the page itself. Returning to the View All Dynamic Fields panel, we'll begin personalizing each of our pages. When updating your dynamic fields, keep in mind that if the exact field has been used on multiple pages, updating one will update all. To edit text, we simply click into the text field and enter our desired information. The size, font, and alignment of text are preset by the microapp designer. For images, we're able to click on them and we're given an option to either upload or enter a URL. When deciding whether to upload or reference a URL, there are a few things to keep in mind. First, how big is the image you're using? Very large images are best referenced via URL instead of uploading, since large files can slow the load time of your microapp. Is the image publicly available? If your image lives in a system such as Google Drive or is behind a login screen, it may not be available via URL. If this is the case, you'll need to upload the file itself. Lastly, will the URL change? For systems such as LinkedIn, the URL referencing your profile picture changes often. As a result, you'll want to consider uploading your image to ensure it appears even in the future. It's also important to ask yourself if the image you're using needs to have a transparent background, such as is the case when you have a logo with a white background, but your microapp background is dark. You can use a free online tool such as Pixlr, or if you have an Adobe account, you can use Adobe Express Background Removal Tool. For our video files, we will only have one option, either upload or URL, depending on what our designers have established for us. If you do need to upload a video or an image, and it's particularly large, we recommend first compressing the file to reduce size. There are many ways to do this, such as using Handbrake to compress video files or Tiny PNG for image files. Regardless of the tool you use, compressing a file can make a huge difference. Once you've updated all the fields, it's best to click through the microapp page by page to ensure everything looks as it should. To do this, we turn off the View All Dynamic Fields toggle, then click the arrows to view each page. In this view, we will see our pages of the microapp. In order to preview our states, overlays, and scroll tiles, we'll need to click through the navigation of the microapp itself. If your microapp contains multiple display sizes, you'll view and personalize those by clicking on this display button. Once you're done, simply click Done. Finally, in the menu we reviewed at the beginning, we can rename and delete instances. When deleting our instances, engagement information will be kept. However, the instance itself will not be recoverable. Your microapp is now ready to be shared.